So this week I start my series Countdown to Wonderland. And yeah, I, again, trying to get to 100 and something, 199 or 198 if it skips, depending on what the deal is. So yeah, I started at 318. I am down to 211 today. I was that on Wednesday morning. This is Saturday, the 10th, that I'm recording this. And so I had my birthday dinner, and yeah, I am not doing super well. I mean, it's an average number for the week, and for an average number of the week, I have, come down 2 pounds. So, that's not bad. It's not, not every week is going to be a great week, and then I'll wait around and see what I am. But basically, I'm not trying to win a speed contest. I'm just trying to, work my way to 199 or 198, whatever comes first. Well, the other one will come first anyway. Whatever it comes to, you know what I mean. Sometimes it skips more than a pound, some days. But anyway, that's what I'm working towards, and so I can say I have 12 pounds to go to get there. And so each time that I started, I will start with my title of, how many pounds I have to go. Hopefully you'll look at the video and not just how many pounds I have left to go. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about what I found as far as micronutrient. There's two micronutrients, which are calcium and phosphorus. It could cause some problems. Well, I've noticed that every time that it was above the 2-to-1 ratio, there was more phosphorus. I did not lose weight well when I thought I should have been able to lose weight. And I did much better on the days when it was more in check. And sometimes it was under the 1-to-2 ratio is like 1 to 1.5 or something like that. But anyway, both are important for bone health. But I wondered why I didn't do well on a low-carb diet. And that was because I generally went with lots of meat, and meat has lots of phosphorus and not so much calcium. And dairy has both phosphorus and calcium, but more calcium. And obviously there are vegetables that have more calcium, like broccoli, and certain other vegetables like spinach. And there are other places to find calcium. There's some in orange juice or oranges, for that matter. So they are around. But I have started where I like, I really don't like eating as much meat. And so it's not that I don't eat any meat now, but I have smaller portions. And I only have one time a day, which I usually did anyway, but I would have a larger amount. And I'm having a little more dairy, especially yogurt and milk, and occasionally have a little ice cream if I can afford the sugar and the extra fat. I'll have a little bit, and that is working well for me. I had my birthday cheat meal, then I had the next day, which ended up. I think it was mainly because I had a lot of salt. It was soup again, and because the broths tend to have a lot of salt. Because calorie-wise I was fine, and otherwise I was fine. But anyway, whatever it is, I'm back in the right realm and losing weight as of yesterday. And today I don't have a lower calorie day, so I'll probably lose a little bit, but not lots. And so we'll just see how this goes. I may be switching up my diet a little bit if I don't find good enough results coming up. And because sometimes a little switch will kick it into higher gear. But 2 pounds in a week is not a bad deal with cheat meal. That was a little bigger cheat meal. It wasn't as huge as I thought it might have been, but I was good. I was really great with that anyway. But anyway, I'm just feeling it out. Is this gonna work? or I might need to switch it up. So I think I'm okay for now. But anyway, so that was the big discovery. I will show you in my next video. I will put up some screenshots of Chronometer, which is an app that you can download on your phone, and it will give you all the micronutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, all the macros, the fiber, which is, all the different breakdown of the proteins, the different amino acids and proteins, the different kinds of fats, and how to access that. And this is all free. I don't pay for mine. And tracking it, I was able to see these trends. Now, this is for a little while that I'm going to be doing this to see, because Kate Deering had talked about a relationship between the two and why some people don't do well with low carb diets, with eating so much meat, because they need a more balanced ratio of calcium to phosphorus. And so it seems to be the case. Obviously, eating a lot of starches can have an effect on me, and having a cheat meal can have an effect on me. Having a little too much sodium can have an effect. So it's not the end all, but it does seem to be helpful. And even if I decide to do low carb for a week or something to kind of switch things up, I will keep my phosphorus and calcium more in balance, and that will help. And I show you my good weeks and my bad weeks, and I wouldn't call this a bad week. I would just call it I kind of not so great toward the end part of it, but it's fine. I'm not going to lose extremely well all the time, just like anybody else. Sometimes it's better than other times. So that's what I've showed you, and I start my countdown, and it takes as long as it takes to get there. And I'm not going to try to do extremes unless I hit some sort of a wall, and I'm unable to get to it in a more to get off high center and lose again. If I have a problem with that, I will not do an extreme unless I've tried other less extreme measures first. I probably will not have to do that at all, but I'm just giving you the reality of not overreacting, but doing what I need to do if it's necessary. So you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have a beautiful day and it's not too bad, it's a little crisp out today. I keep wearing this flannel shirt because I'm washing it and everything, because it's a nice thing when it's in the, about 50 degrees or so right now. Maybe a little under 50 degrees, but it's very sunny. And so I, encourage you to get some nice walks on days when it's sunny, if you can. Depends on where you live, I know, but it's pretty nice here today. So I didn't get a walk in yesterday or the day before. It was too cold, too snowy. Now it's nice. Have a great day. Bye-bye.